Today, Mr. Chancellor, I present to you William Shatner, that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Too numerous to mention, but thank you. This was an easy degree to get. They just ask you, and you say yes, and you get a degree. Thank you very much. I'm honored and grateful, but it wasn't quite so easy getting my degree from my bachelor degree of commerce from McGill. I had quite a struggle, actually, like coming late to classes, which I did, being rambunctious within the classroom, which I did, or even burning the principal's car, which somebody else did, and I deny it till this day. But the only thing that remains more vivid than anything else was that we won city championships. We became a dynasty. We won several football championships, and I was really the best player on the second team. That's the story of my life. So when I came to McGill, I earnestly thought that I would be the best football player on the second team of the freshman class. After all, I weighed 160 pounds, and I could run the 100-yard dash in something like 14 seconds. Slow but sure, the story of my life. Sadly, I didn't make the freshman football team. Somebody punched me in the stomach and somebody else stepped on my head, and you can imagine I didn't do well with the breakfast I had eaten a little earlier, making my first day my last day. It was then that I discovered drama. Things would have been much easier at university if I hadn't played football and had joined the drama club right away, but easier is not my way. Story of my life. I'd been active in amateur theatricals for several years before that, on radio and on stage, with television yet to be invented. That's how far back I go, folks. And when I came to McGill, I followed those interests and became, at some point, president of the radio club and creative force on the Red, White, and Blue, performing university musicals. It was through creating those musicals that I got my university education. In the student building, a couple of blocks from the present Student Union building, in the basement, under the stairs, the Red, White, and Blue had their offices. The offices consisted of a desk, a chair, and a sofa. I made better use of the sofa than the desk. That's a whole other education that I received. My point is that my academic life at McGill, where I was working on a Bachelor of Commerce degree and all those accounting, economics, and mathematics classes, none of which I attended because I was too busy trying to clean the sofa in the Red, White, and Blue office. It wasn't easy. In those days, there were very few vacuum cleaners and spray cleaners, and it was all done by hand, another part of my university education. But what this did teach me was not only cleanliness, but hard work. Running around the desk at the Red, White, and Blue office was hard work. I felt the sweat on my face running around the desk. It taught me that if you want to get something done, you have to get up early in the morning. And when asked what my secret to being success is, my answer has always been, get up earlier in the morning. There's nothing you can't accomplish when standing on 2 feet. When you're lying down, all you accomplish is some REM sleep and working out your dream life. When I graduated, which I did just barely in the fall, after I had to make up a half course in math, which I had failed, I got my degree in September. I landed my first professional job in a small acting company in Montreal on Mount Royal. The bothersome thing was that I got the job as an assistant manager by telling them I got a bachelor's degree from McGill and that I was adept at accounting and banking. This was the only other lie I ever told. The first one being that I hadn't set fire to the principal's car. It wasn't long before they discovered two things. I had no accounting skills whatsoever, my math skills are really bad, and that I was a good actor. My talents didn't lie in the field of accounting. My father, who paid for my education, was not amused. But my talents lay in trying to be funny and entertaining people, and although I didn't study that per se, that's Latin, by the way, I did get my education complete, whole, and useful at McGill. I got it my own way, and I urge you all to get it your way. The road of life isn't linear. It isn't Sherbrooke Street. It's more like Côte de Neige. It's a country route, dusty and dirty, with soft shoulders and high banks. Don't be afraid of taking chances, of striking out on paths that are untrod. Don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of making an ass of yourself. I do it all the time, and look what I got. Thank you.